Endemic country, Pakistan is working hard to interrupt polio virus transmission. At the same time, your country is also working towards strengthening immunization. Are these goals mutually exclusive? Do you think it's too early to start talking about polio transition in Pakistan? And how can civil society help in these discussions?
I will answer one by one and will put highlights on some of the salient features for polio program in Pakistan and how civil society could capitalize or could put forward its own services. So in Pakistan, the polio program is very successful. This year, only 2 cases out of 11 globally reported, which means we have made quite a good success. And next year, inshallah, there will be 0 cases. So there were 5 or 6 major features of polio program in Pakistan. Feature 1 was accountability. There was strict accountability of the program of each and every worker at all levels. There were huge resources set aside for the exclusive polio program, and there were huge cadre of frontline workers, trained, reliable, trustworthy, reaching hard-to-reach areas, each and every child, whether it is conflict-affected areas or fragile area or hard-to-reach area. And they created data which was reliable, evidence of children who were not reached or who were without routine immunization, and their communication was very strong. So your question 1 was, are these 2, routine immunization and polio programs, are mutually exclusive? To me, no. These are, there should be synergies, they're integrated, they're one goal for achieving highest immunization coverage rates in Pakistan. That's how we will eradicate polio. Otherwise, polio is not going to sustain. And if I analyze, my personal opinion is that although we have eradicated many cases, but we have not successfully created demand for polio vaccines. So the program is successful because we are reaching out to each and every door, each and every child. Parents have not started coming and demanding for polio vaccines. So this is one important area I'm flagging, because CSOs then put forward their own services. I don't think that it is too early to start discussions about transition. It is very pertinent because we are not talking about transition per se, we're talking about integrating polio best practices into routine immunization so that we can strengthen routine immunization. So it is not going to transit per se from Pakistan, it is going to integrate into the system, and how CSOs can serve or put forward their services. In my opinion, we as a civil society group ensure voices of communities are heard. Since polio program has not created demand as such, civil society can put forward its own value of being present right at the community level, having credible relationships with the fragile and conflict-affected areas, in hard-to-reach areas, in poor communities. We can be a value-added stakeholder for that. We are also very good in conducting researches, qualitative researches. We are not, I don't claim that civil society is very good at creating data coverage surveys, but we are very good in capturing perspective of the community, voices of the community, so we can document best practices which we have experimented under polio program and integrate those into the routine immunization. We are very good in social mobilization, so we see in Pakistan particularly that 3 or 4 major facts. The ratio of poor people are very high. We have conflict-affected areas. We have fragile areas which borders some parts of Afghanistan, which borders some part of India, which borders some part of Iran as well. We have concentration of urban poor. Top 10 urban slums exist in Pakistan. So we have concentration of slum areas in mega cities. Our development indicators are very low. And under the Moody's rating, Pakistan is rated as negative. So we don't expect Pakistan to raise domestic financing. So what is the third approach? So in my opinion, civil society organizations are cheap. Civil society organizations have presence at the community level, and civil society organizations have capacity to put forward their services to strengthen routine immunization at the country level. Thank you.